Why has my lilac bush dropped all its leaves? Is it dying? And this is Susan from Delaware. She says it's only late summer and all the other trees and shrubs still haven't had the leaves change. How about that?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and she has a nice picture.
Appreciate the picture.
It's late summer, and the leaves mostly have done their job of giving nutrients to the plant in late summer. And when they drop, I don't necessarily think that's a horrible thing.
Right.
It is concerning because if I want to know, is it done it before? If it hasn't done it before, well then this is unusual. But we've had a really hot, dry summer. And then the leaves wilt? And she said, well, maybe I need to water it more. And maybe, you know, because she watered it too much, and because it looks, it could possibly be some too much water stress that could have dropped the leaves based on the heat that we had this summer. But I did notice under the ground, it looked like there might be a little bit of moss, which indicates shady, wet areas to me. So I'm a little concerned about how long has it been there? Has it done this before? And I'm wondering if, because of the heat, they watered it, trying to keep it, because what happens is, even if the plant does not need water in the summertime, but the heat, it loses water through its leaves, so therefore they start to wilt. But that doesn't mean that they are thirsty. That just means that they can't keep up, the root system can't keep up, keeping them, looking normal during the heat of the summer. But if you let it go the next night and go the next morning and see that they're just fine because the root system has readjusted and balanced the moisture in the leaves. And so that's one thing that if you're having a drought and you have that problem, just, yes, if you haven't, you haven't watered it in a while, I can say water it. But if you have watered it and you say, oh, it's wilting again, it may not need that much water. Just wait till the next morning to see if it can come back into equilibrium with the moisture in the leaves.
All right, so I agree with all of that because again, looking at the picture, and I blew it up a little bit so I can see the surface area around the bush itself. It did look like moss, to me, which is an indicator again of maybe shady conditions, but definitely wet conditions, right? Her next question though, is it dying? So scratch tests.
I would think so. Yes, that's a good idea.
Just to make sure the leaves,
bend, the stems bend.
To see if it's pliable.
Look and see if the buds are forming. On it.
Some things you could do. And it looks like on a couple of those pictures you can see some new buds. So
like I said, the end of the summer, losing leaves doesn't concern me as much as you would think, just because it is the end of the summer and you know that the tree has gotten enough nutrients for the next year. But don't overwater. I know it's hard because people see wilting leaves and think it immediately needs water, but it may not always need water.